Yeah, I'm fine. Hey guys, here we are. First ever ride out. I got pretty confident last time I tried one of these indoors, but we're here in the forest and let's see how it goes. The terrain.
It's more
getting used to the not flat it takes a while because you're suddenly adjusting again for the wobbles.
Oh, that's right. Ow. Ow.
Sorry, mate.
No, don't worry about the wheel. Don't worry about the wheel at all.
Yeah. I'm fine.
Worry about your shins and your legs.
On the extreme.
On the extreme trails. We'll just go with it, yeah. Okay. He's on the extreme trails. This, though, is just a flat tarmac road, so anyone's confused. He's going to have a go. Challenged him to go along this rut here. Now, to experienced riders, may not look a lot, but you've basically been on flat ground and tarmac practicing.
Yeah.
He came up with this idea himself, challenged himself. So here we have it, first challenge. Will he make it through that rut, is the question mark. Comment below.
No. No.
Not attempt one then.
That is attempt one. Falling at the first hurdle. This is the first hurdle. That's so funny. Right.
You almost got to the gully.
I didn't even get to the gully. I'm just gonna move.
He's gonna do a quick walk around. This is tampering with the course.
With the challenge. Well, just judge from that beginning.
Mario, can you get a spade and flatten it out?
Yeah. Can I just do it on this?
Tarmac it.
Does that count?
Ooh.
Does that count?
Yeah, so we count that.
I did it. Ooh. Okay, I see what you mean about watching they're not pedals, but the blades.
So Harry, how are you getting on with riding? Your first time off-road?
Well, it's pretty good, pretty difficult. The difference between concrete and then, you know, tarmac, and then going over stones and bumps and stuff it takes a while to get used to. As you see, I had a few falling over. Got my first injury, don't know if you can see that. But as Ian said, there's no bones, you just kind of keep on carrying on. So that's how I'm feeling at the moment. But I'm excited to get back out there and give it another shot. Let's get back at it. We're back. There we go. That is the first off-road ride done. I'm feeling good. I'm in a little bit of pain, but I feel like I've learned a lot. Let's sit down and I'll tell you what I've got here to do it. So, what have I learned is that when you're going slowly, a small bump can make a big difference. You know, say you're going slowly over something like this. Could genuinely really wobble you, could make you kind of fall off when you're going quite slowly. But actually, as you pick up that speed, a lot of those things, they don't matter anymore. And you just go over them and you don't feel the bump at all. The other thing as well is trying to keep your arms in. And I think there's a tendency to kind of wave your arms around a bit, and you probably definitely saw me doing a lot of waving. But especially when you're taking corners and you're moving maybe quite close to maybe you're going through two kind of gate fences parts or past a tree or something, keeping your arms in and resisting the urge to kind of slap them as they go by or whatever, make sure that you're much more likely to keep going. I think the other thing as well that I really found is making sure that you are careful about how you're steering, that you're not using your calves. I think there can be a tendency, if we kind of put these out here, you're kind of gripping the thing obviously with your calves, but you don't want to be steering with them, because then the thing is kind of slapping around between the two. What you want to be doing is kind of holding it in place, but steering with your weight and steering with subtle movements in your feet. Otherwise, you're going to be overcompensating too much and causing a little bit too much things that's going to lead to wobbles and falling over and all of that sort of thing. When you go over some of those bigger bumps, kind of potholes or puddles or whatever, make sure that you're bending your knees, because when you bend your knees you kind of get to absorb some of that impact, and it means that you're not kind of fully all kind of going all over the place. You can stick your head, you know, head is stable, body's stable, and your knees are just kind of taking some of that impact, kind of like suspension. So that was a massive thing as well, especially when you kind of get off the kind of concretey tracks onto some of the more trail-like things. That's when you can really start to feel the impact if you're not making sure that your knees are bent. So the 5 things that I've learned today, number 1 is stay relaxed. Make sure you are calm and your shoulders are down. The second thing is let the wheel right itself. Don't jump off if you start to wobble. Stick with it and hopefully it will right itself. Number 3 is bumps and stones, small ones, seem like a big deal when you're going slowly, but once you picked up some speed, you'll be absolutely fine. The 4th one, keep your arms in. Don't let them wail around all the time. Make them in, keep them down, and that can really help. And the 5th one is don't steer with your calves. Make sure that you are letting your calves hold the wheel, but not control the wheel. Those are the 5 things I've learned, and I'm sure there's 100 other lessons, but those are the 5 big ones for me today on my first trip out off-road on a unicycle. Cool guys, thanks for watching, subscribe, and love to see you soon. Goodbye. Retake. I fell off. Ooh. What a way to end. Let's go. Definitely, there's a lot to learn. So funny. That was good.